The walkways have got a bit of frost on. The main city centres generally are alright. The main road, they've gritted it as well now. But there's still some little roads in the city centre that you might have to go to or live into or go through. But, there's actually like bits of ice on there. Quite not massive, but I wouldn't call it a sheet of ice, but like a spot of ice kind of thing. Quite a lot.
Yeah.
Basically, got to be constantly looking forward and trying to get one. You've got to be constantly looking at the ground and I'm not doing anything like if I've got to look turn my head in any direction, you've got to make sure beforehand that you check the floor in front of you.
We got a bad snow last night.
I think it goes to like 12-13 degrees tomorrow or Sunday. It's getting warmer today, but it's been like minus. It's been like sort of 1 or 2 degrees and then minus in the evening.
Yeah.
I think today it feels like -8, even though it's -4. But then it goes tomorrow to highs of 13 and lows of 8. So hopefully it'll melt it all away. It's such a fuck up. I'm really not enjoying driving around.
It's a long time of year now.
Yeah, when I was googling stuff about riding in the winter, all the articles started with most motorbike riders prefer to only drive their motorbikes 3 seasons out of the 4. Fair enough. I mean, they're talking about like proper fucking road motorbiking and stuff. Who are planning on getting up to 50, 70, 80 miles an hour. Which, yeah, I can see the people you just put away from that very easily in garages and yeah, next winter I'm on annoying knowing I've still got 2.5 months to go. Shit, well, I mean, the rain's bad enough. I'm just gonna get a small car.
Do it, man.
Yeah. You remember I was mentioning to you about on-demand same-day fitness products?
Oh.
But would you use it if it was you? I know you don't live in an area where it's like...
I mean...
Delivery's not in your face where you live, is it? Have you got delivery? I know you've got Uber.
I honestly don't actually know. We definitely have Uber, but I don't know if we have the delivery. I think maybe used in Edinburgh and Glasgow. Uber's handy. I mean, I'm not that hardcore guy that goes to the gym. But I know people would use it. Like, what you talking about? Products? Do you mean like proteins and?
Yeah, but I mean, you get your sort of ready to anything really. I mean, not so you proteins, both types. Both of the main types of protein, plenty of flavours, protein bars, protein cookies, pre-workout, creatine, all the main core stuff, and then decent healthy variety.
This isn't meant to sound cheeky, but I don't know what same day makes it better than the next day. I mean,
just think of the Deliveroo concept. The reason people order Deliveroo, it's almost I've seen business entrepreneurs that I follow that really are to be respected. Deliveroo it's the laziness. That's what they're paying for.
yeah.
It's core thing, and it's like you can see it's habitual. Like once people get into the habit of using it, it's just like some people see it as time saving as well. It's like, well, I can get up and I can get the kids ready. I can go to the supermarket, get £20 worth of shopping. Just enough to feed them and the family for a couple of days. It's not like a mega job. but and it's, you know, it's a little bit rainy. The kids, you know, you might have a 2-year-old, a 4-year-old, and a 6-year-old, and it's also, you know, once they get into the habit, it becomes, it's just part of their life, part of a way of life. Yeah, you pay more and stuff. It's the on-demand thing. It's not even the same day necessarily. Like, I'm not talking, you know, you order it and it will come 8 hours later. I'm talking you can order it at 9 o'clock in the morning and I'll do it at 10 o'clock. Because I see, I'll bear in mind I've got a good insight into people's buying habits as well. Being on Deliveroo myself, and sometimes you do just get an order and it'll be like 5 pre-bottled protein shakes, you know, ready to go ones, couple of litres of Lucozade, and then maybe they've made up something, I don't know, it's toilet paper or something, you know, but it's clearly like a specific, I'm going to get my protein kick shopping done here, because a lot of these cunts down here, that particular order I'm thinking of, it was an Arabic student. And there's a lot of people down here from the Middle East and you know, East Asia that are fucking rich. Like their parents have sent them over here, and you see all these, like, it's weird sometimes, right? You see all these like English cafes and restaurants and bars all struggling. They're all really nice places and stuff, and you walk past some grotty little fucking Korean noodle bar, packed.
Oh, right.
And there's quite a lot of them down here. But you know, these are cunts. I mean, I've delivered to people that they're studying, and I've looked at you know, I happen to have seen the block of flats that they live in on Rightmove, and it'll be like £2.5 grand a month for a 2-bedroom, or like 1,800 quid for a 1-bedroom, 2,200 for a 1-bedroom. You know, it's ridiculous money some of these people are paying. But yeah, it's their parents want to do retail, like actual retail. I don't know to what extent, because you could order 5 beers, 5 gallons, couldn't you?
Can you order CBD oil legally? You can order it.
Yeah, there's shops. There's one I think they do most of their stuff online, which I will do as well.
I mean, because you would also maybe get the people who find it a bit taboo to buy it in person.
Good point, yeah. But you also bear in mind, some people will be using it for like things like arthritis and anxiety, and they're much more convenient. Like, I deliver to some people sometimes, and it's a bit sad because they're hermits, they're reclusive. I did think of you know, just trying to capitalise on money in general, like a mini market as well. You could do it on, like, effectively. I could set up a shop and actually put the shop on Deliveroo, because you can set it to do your own deliveries. And I'm going to look into it. It's like, will my phone go off and I won't get it? Can I link into my phone so that I get an actual notification so I know to look at my phone if it's an order from my own shop? Or like, and then drive around, you know, just because I've got a storage space at my house, you know, CBD especially takes a very little place. But like, I was thinking, you know, things like cigarettes, alcohol. But then there's this one woman, like, for example, I've delivered to her 3 times in the last couple of weeks. The guy I pick it up, the shop I pick it up from, you know, he's like, she does it every day. Basically, it's just this woman, she will order her, like, I assume when she gets out of bed in the morning, first thing she does, it's like a couple of bottles of whiskey, like the little Bell's hip flask type ones, and a couple of packs of fags, and she's always waiting for me, like, down at the bottom. Yeah, and I thought, I don't want to sell to people like that.
Super shotgun is nearby. A relic from your past. The priests have kept it hidden from you.
I mean, she's an older woman. It's hard to see her in the dark. Wendy, her name is. So I don't really know how long, but I don't know. That block could be quite pricey for it, I think it is. But there's another woman who's like in down the marina, and like same thing every morning. It's either a bottle of wine, a bottle of prosecco, a bottle of vodka. But she's got like she's in a really like expensive block and that. She's always done up. She's quite fit. She's pretty damn fit. I'm thinking, are you like doing OnlyFans or something? Is that how you fucking? How are you home all day every day?
Rich husband,
I don't know, but what, like not at 8:30 in the morning, sometimes 7:30, 7 o'clock, like you're dialed up to the nines, and all about the Prosecco every day. You dildo yourself in your love on camera, it's fine.
Maybe. I mean, that is a viable career these days, isn't it?
It is, and that's the mad thing.
Thousands a
Like,
day, you know?
imagine 5-10 years time, like how many women are they going to actually be in the workforce? They're all fucking frigging themselves on OnlyFans.
What is this?
To be honest, if it was viable for me, I'd probably do it.
It is?
If I could make like, if I could make $1 million a year just wanking on camera, I'll probably do it. Fuck it.
Yeah. I'll give you a first fiver.
I'd rather make comedy. I've actually had someone pay me a fiver.
The Slayer is inside the
Ladies,
facility.
though,
Please proceed with aggression.
One of the followers did it on Patreon just to, as a gesture, a nice gesture. Oh, cheers, mate. Felt a bit weird.
Have you ever heard the comedian Ronnie Sheng? He's Asian, Hong Kong. One of my favourite comedians. I watched a Netflix special last night, his newest one. He was talking about how when he went to Singapore and he was watching TV and it was like top 20 best Asian comedians. He said, oh great, I'll be in this for sure. And he was watching it, he got to number 2. Number 2? Who's number 1? Number 1 was Mr. Bean. He was like, what? And he's like, apparently Mr. Bean's a total renowned icon in Singapore. Because obviously expats in the 80s, 90s went to Singapore and he was massive, he was massive in Singapore.
International fame is mute quality.
Yeah, and it was saying like he's the funniest man from Singapore. He's, for one, he's a character. 2, he's a guy who England called Rowan Atkinson, not Mr. Bean.
Yeah. No, he's one of them random facts about, like, he's massive in some countries that are like, we don't care about their statistics, but they've got mega populations and like, you know, because he's appearing to all languages.
Yeah, that's a good point, man. You know, probably that, like, you don't have to have any knowledge of any language to watch Mr. Bean.
Yeah, he's a very, he's got nice origins. You know, Mr. Bean was it was one of them things. Well, I think maybe Mr. Bean or maybe Rowan Atkinson in general.
Attention, all mortally challenged personnel. The Slayer is inside the facility.
It's one of them things.
Please proceed with aggression.
Being relentless, basically, and eventually, he's worth like $500 million apparently.
Oh, I do, man.
He's mega rich because he's so.
But it's funny you tell the story. Like, Mr. Bean's number 1. He's not even Asian. It's funny, right?
We used to have a player bartender that used to be able to get into the UK Championship in English. It's annoying. You can't say anything too much because you sound like you don't like foreigners. But it's a fact.
A wee bit of interestingness behind them. Just say you're from like Easter Island. That tasty money. Tasty East Island money. How's your game, Hello Zombie?
It's exhilarating.
Yeah.
Well, there's a tower defense mode, and I love that. Well, it's turrets, top down shooting. They gotta get to the end down. And I love the tower defense. I love played in something.
I don't even know what tower defense is, to be honest. I don't even know the mechanic. What? I thought you meant like Command and Conqueror. Yeah, for that.
No, that's RTS. Real-time strategy. So tower defense. The concept is there's a wave of enemies, a horde, if you will, wave units that start at a point and they've got to reach a certain point, and it's your job to build towers on the way to stop them. You upgrade towers, and it's very economy based as well. Not this one so much, but some of them have got economic factors where you might be harvesting something and you want to get money. And the waves, as each wave goes, they get stronger and stronger, like on Call of Duty Zombies. Sometimes there's multiple start points, and sometimes there's multiple destinations. And yeah, you gotta build towers, and sometimes they let you run around killing as well. Adding to the firefight part of like managing that.
Yeah.
South Park did a fucking excellent one. It was the first South Park game, I think, as well, that it was them that made it before the Stick of Truth. And it was just called South Park Let's Go Tower Defense Play, and it was authentic to all the humour, all the characters, all the voices proper. And every character was in it. It was amazing because there was about 25 characters. You started off with the 4 boys, and you could unlock everyone. And some of their specials and stuff, you know, you're really trying to get to. Like Timmy was one of the best characters there was.
Yeah.
And all the comedy was just perfect. Like you blow one of their heads up or something, and they're like, "Holy fuck, dude!" Quality, but you also got to build the track as well, like to make them go longer routes and stuff. And
Yeah.
me and Mike played that to death. So hard. They can get incredibly challenging. Like, there was one I played called Fence Kids. I got a platinum for that. It was fuck me. There were so many variations of levels you could do, and the upgrade. It's all about learning the upgrades. But this, I've got the trophy. The hardest trophy on this, or the top trophy on this, is no fun. It's like last 60 minutes, and I got the trophy, and so that means I've unlocked all but one gun, which unlocked on 2 hours. I looked up, they're all unlocked. And because the game crashed, it didn't say that the guns are unlocked. And it's like the last 3 out of the last 4 guns that are the top guns, so it really makes a difference. So I can use my next playthrough, and it's just it's one of them things where I've struggled to get past 35, 40 minutes, 20 minutes for ages, and I got stuck at like 35 minutes for a run for a couple of days. And this, after like 45 minutes, I was just sitting there, I rolled a joint. I just did something with I got far enough to upgrade it to the all my towers basically with Gatling guns. So I was just sitting there going, huh? This was insanely hard like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
And I was just thinking, fuck it, I'll keep it going.
Way to queue up. And the guy was like, oh, just like taken aback. But I was like, I mean, he's just I meant he was just an arsehole, Ken, but I did think why I said that. It was just, he's a fucking rapist. I thought I was a fucking, you say that.
I do sometimes walk down the street, and I like, in Brighton, the fact so many varieties of eclectic dress sense, and it's like all trying to outdo each other. Who can be the biggest cunt? Like Renaissance, fucking Georgian, Victorian, Tudor, sort of like people wearing tunics and shit like that. I'm not even joking. Like, daily attire, top hats, fucking monocle, cunts. Sometimes if I walk past them in the street and I what a wanker, like out loud, and look at them and shake my head, and I forget they can hear me and stuff, you know. In my head I'm like commentating, but they can hear me.
Puzzle.
Where am I deliver? I got my CBT retake. What renewal?
Mm.
Well, that might actually account to spend a bit after the so I'll just do it over. So fucked for money at the moment, but.
We'll be done.
But yeah, I need money and I've had to have time off work. It's just there's no work combination. Hunt for last week.
No, it sucks. What am I doing wrong here?
Yeah, I'm just gonna get a small car to make something make for now. I mean, we've got to learn to drive over summer, obviously, but.
Get an intensive course, man.
Yeah, perhaps that might be the best way. Maybe take a couple of lessons, just to get my head around it a little bit, get a feel for it. But I feel confident on the road. The motorbike. The best thing he told me on the course, well, the new rider course thing, was that slow riding is the hardest stuff, hardest type of riding you're ever going to do. And after that, I was like, oh right, we learned to ride first. Yeah, so they're sort of trying to teach me like turning, indicating, and stuff like that. It's just like actual manoeuvre type stuff. It's just like, can I just learn to ride? Like, can I just fucking drive this cunt round in circles? You know? That's all I really need, because my balance is there and my road awareness is generally there. So I feel good. I could do it improve. So I can train a little bit. Thing with it. What has I got on the road? It helps so much, because I've never been on the other guy that was there. He was a rider anyway, so he'd at least been driving on the roads for a few months. He was ill, but like, it's so much harder to drive around a bike when you've never driven on a road before. Just learning to drive on a basketball court was so much harder than like driving on the road, even though there's no traffic in a basketball court. I just felt like I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know where to go, where I was. Do you know what I mean? But when you're on the road, there's a path. Alright. This is easy. I'm hoping he's just going to let me go out straight away rather than put me through too much actual.